pretty sure my license is expired because I haven't been home from college yet. So I haven't got my new one.
So you're saying you haven't had a single drop of alcohol this fine evening?
I have not.
You have not had a single drop?
Meet the young college track star who ended up finding herself on the wrong side of the tracks and was arrested for DUI. This video was originally uploaded to the Behind the Mugshot channel on YouTube. Let's go ahead and react to the video and find out what happens.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good. Reason I'm stopping, you're going the wrong way down White Street.
I know, I figured that out. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Do you have your license registration proof insurance? Where are you headed to tonight?
Back to our dorm.
Oh, okay. Where are you coming from?
I was DDing people, so I'm just taking.
You haven't had anything at all to drink?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure my license is expired because I haven't been home from college yet. So I haven't got my new one. I have my registration.
Okay.
It's in here somewhere.
Okay. Yep.
Are you okay with my expired one?
What?
My expired insurance?
Yeah, you can just take that piece of gum out for now, okay? Perfect. Expired registration or expired insurance?
I have no idea. I moved in August, so I haven't been home yet.
Okay. Your license isn't expired yet.
No, but my registration expired in September.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe.
Did your parents pay it? You just haven't put the sticker on?
They have. I haven't been home from college yet because I have sports.
Okay. So you're saying you haven't had a single drop of alcohol this fine evening?
I have not.
You have not had a single drop? There we go. You don't have a more current one?
I haven't been home, so I haven't gotten one.
Okay. I'll take that. Just hang tight, I'll be right back with
Yeah,
you.
I got you. Thank you.
Do you have a jacket or anything in your car?
I do not.
Okay. Alright, just hang tight.
So it looks like she was stopped for driving the wrong way. That happens a lot more than you think. I mean, I've stopped so many people for driving the wrong way, and it's scary. I remember one time I was giving somebody a ride, and I'm driving up the ramp on the interstate, and all of a sudden I see headlights coming towards me, and like freak out, because your like reaction is always like, oh my gosh, am I going the right way? And then you're kind of like, oh my god, this car's coming right at me. So it can be kind of scary. I mean, luckily I've never been hit by a wrong way driver, but it happens a lot. And then also too, like, she's saying that her registration or insurance is already expired, so something's expired. So if it's her registration, I mean, that's another reason to be pulled over anyways.
Alright, I'll have you step out here for a second. Do you have anything in your pockets at all?
Just money. Let me take it out.
Yeah, you can just throw it in the car. That's fine. Okay, we'll walk right over here. So, what I want to do is I want to run you through what are called standardized field sobriety tests. We can either do it out here, or I can drive you a block.
We can just do it out here. It's okay.
You're not going to get too cold or anything like
No,
that?
I'm golden.
Okay. Alright, we're going to walk right up there so we're not standing in the rain then. I'll have you go up this nice officer. I'm going to get my car set up. Alright. So, how old are you?
I'm a freshman in college. I'm 18.
Okay. Alright. So you weren't in the bar or anything like that?
I just picked people up. I walked in for maybe 2 minutes to grab my group of people I was picking up, and that was it.
How'd you get in?
I told them I was DDing, and they let me in.
Really?
Yes.
At what time?
Maybe 1:15ish.
Oh, okay. What bar was this?
Gents.
Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, technically that's illegal for them to be letting you in.
Yeah. I just told them I was DDing. I was going to stand outside, but the dude came out. He was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm DDing for people, so they let me in. And I found my group, and then went on.
Okay. And no drinks whatsoever?
No drinks.
Okay. Alright. So I'm just going to run you through standardized field sobriety testing just to make sure that all checks, okay?
I got
like
you.
I said, you were going the wrong way down a one-way street for a while.
I'm from a super small town, so like I don't know Dubuque perfectly yet.
Your passengers didn't help you out? And say, hey, you're going the wrong way.
No, they
Oh,
didn't.
jeez. And then, right when I hit the lights, you kind of did some little weird maneuvering of the vehicle. Like, you
I was a little
tried to pull over, and then you just
no,
jerked
because
around
I
a
was
little bit.
like on the side of the curb down there, and then I found like this little opening. So.
Okay.
So before we watch the officer start these exercises, a lot of people don't realize when you drink alcohol and then when you're inside of a car, like the odor coming from the vehicle and from your mouth and everything, it is very strong from somebody who hasn't been drinking that evening. such as probably these officers. I would hope so. So, I mean, when you roll down that window, they can smell it right away, and then based off your driving pattern. So, I mean, you might as well, tell the cop or not, but he can smell it clearly. That's why he's about to perform the field sobriety exercises.
Nice diagnosis test. Do you have anything wrong with your head, neck, or eyes? Any recent concussions, anything
Not
like
at
that?
all.
Okay. Is there anything else in your mouth? Alright, tongue all the way up to the roof. When's the last time you smoked weed?
I don't even know. I usually don't do it.
Like hours, days?
Probably weeks.
Okay.
So,
Alright, what's the natural color of your eyes?
blue in the middle part is bright green.
Okay. And are you wearing contacts?
Nope.
Should you be wearing glasses or contacts?
Nope, I have perfect vision.
Perfect. Alright, so for this test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in the starting position. So that's both your feet together, heels touching and toes touching, arms down at your side. Just remain in this position during the entire test. You understand?
Yep.
Alright, so for this, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the tip of my finger. You're going to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only. Keep your head completely still. Do you understand?
Yep.
Do not stop looking at the tip of my finger until I tell you the test is over.
Okay.
Any questions about any of my instructions?
None at all.
Alright. Make sure you're not moving your head. Alright, that's the end of that test, okay? Are you on any prescription medications or anything?
Just birth control.
Okay.
And then citrusine, which is allergy medicine.
Okay, none of those say don't drive, don't operate heavy machinery,
Nope,
that sort
they're all
of stuff?
good.
Alright.
So that first exercise was the horizontal gaze nystagmus, HGN. The officer also said that in the beginning. That's when he's checking your eyes for the involuntarily jerking of your eyes, that the muscles in your eyes twitch a little when you've been consuming alcohol. Something you see a lot with like younger people and more athletes. You can tell her balance is really good. She was moving her head at first and everything. It's kind of hard to tell when his hand goes past the camera there. So, I mean, that usually happens a lot. First time, people don't understand to keep their head still and move only your eyes. But we'll see what happens in these next exercises, how her balance goes.
It's called a walk and turn. Are you comfortable in those shoes and pants you're wearing?
Yep, I'm good.
Alright, anything wrong with your legs, hips, or ankles?
Nope.
Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you in the starting position for this test. As soon as I put you in that position, I want you to remain in that position. If I demonstrate, explain the test, do not start the test until I tell you to do so.
Okay.
You understand so far?
Yep.
Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to envision a straight line right down the center of the sidewalk. Alright, you able to do that, envision a straight line?
Yep.
Alright, let's say your left foot is at the base of our imaginary line, so keep your left foot where it is, put your right foot directly in front, heel touching the toe like this, then arms down at your side. Just remain in this position while I demonstrate and explain the test. Do you understand?
Yep.
Alright, when I tell you to begin and not before, what you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps down this line. On your 9th step, keep your front foot planted, use your back foot, take a series of small choppy steps turning around. Then you're going to take a series of 9 heel to toe steps back on the line.
Okay.
While you're doing this, make sure your arms are down at your side, you're looking at your feet, and you're counting each step out loud. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate the test so you know what it's going to look like. So you're in the starting position like this, I'm going to tell you to begin. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. I only went to 3, you're going to continue all the way to 9. On the 9th step, keep your front foot planted, series of small choppy steps turning around. Then 1, 2, 3. Again, I only went to 3, you're going to continue all the way to 9. While you're doing this, make sure your arms are down at your side, you're looking at your feet, you're counting each step out loud. And also, as soon as you start the test, you're not stopping until you've completed the entire test. Any questions about my instructions?
Nope.
Alright, you can go ahead and begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And do I just turn or chopping?
Yep, turn as I instructed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alright, you can turn around normal and face me.
So that exercise was called the walk and turn. It's the officer demonstrates it. He gives out, well, he's also looking for clues and everything. So he demonstrated it, asked her if she understood the instructions. She said yes. Again, probably with her age and the fact that she's an athlete, you know, her balance looks pretty good. It's kind of hard to tell with the camera. We can't see down at her feet or anything. I don't like how it was just an imaginary line that the officer told her to use, so you can't really tell if she's stepping off a line or not. Not that we could see anyways. But they really should have set up some sort of line. Typically, law enforcement officers, they'll carry tape in their car or chalk, so that way they can make those lines for these exact reasons. So the next exercise is going to be the one leg stand.
One leg stand. You think you'll be able to stand on one foot for a short period of time?
I have really bad balance, but yeah.
Alright. So again, I'm going to put you in starting position. So that's both your feet together, heels touching and toes touching, arms down at your side. Just remain in this position while I demonstrate, explain this test. When I tell you to begin and not before, what you're going to do is you're going to lift one leg, whichever one you choose, and hold your foot about 6 inches off the ground, keeping your foot parallel to the ground. You're going to look at your toe and count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
During this entire test, make sure both your legs are straight, your foot's about 6 inches off the ground, your foot's parallel to the ground, you're looking at your toe, and you're counting loud as I demonstrated.
Okay.
Alright, do you have any questions about this test?
Nope.
Alright, you can go ahead and begin.
1001, 1002.
A little bit higher.
1003.
Look at your toe.
1004, 1005, 1006, 2007, 2008, 1009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024, 1025.
Alright, you can stop. You said you're a college student?
Yep.
Alright.
So for that one leg stand, again, the officer demonstrated it, and then there's certain clues he's looking for. She performed it. It's hard to tell with the video since we can't see her actual feet. Can't really tell if she's putting her foot down or not. It looks like she's maintaining a good balance, but as I keep saying, young athlete, they're usually pretty good at keeping their balance like that. Even though she said in the beginning of that exercise that she's clumsy or bad with balancing or whatever, but I mean, from the video, it looks pretty good. Again, I can't tell if she put her foot down or not. So, we'll see what the officer ends up doing.
You from the Midwest?
Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin. It's like, my hometown's 45 minutes from here.
Okay, so you know the body of water right there that separates Iowa from Illinois?
Mississippi River, yeah.
You spell Mississippi for me?
Mississippi.
Alright, and then you'd be able to count from 1 to 100 if I asked you to?
Yep.
You start the number 54, 54, count to number 68, 68, so 54 to 68, just those numbers.
54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69.
Alright.
I went one over. Yeah.
So our last test of the PBT, this is the battery operative device, test of the presence of alcohol, okay?
I had some in my dorm, but I never had it.
Okay. So there shouldn't be any on your breath then?
There might be a little bit.
Okay.
So before he does what he's about to do, I think he said he's about to use a PBT device. I don't know what state this is in, but that little exercise you just gave her there to spell Mississippi and then count from 54 to 68. In Florida, that's not an exercise for, DUI investigations. And even then, there's it's called NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, where there's a set standard of certain exercises to determine if somebody's probably impaired. The ones that we typically see are the HGN, we're checking the eyes, the walk and turn, and the one leg stand, which are the ones that she performed. There are alternative ones for, people that can't really balance and stuff, like people if they use a cane, or elderly people, even people with amputees and stuff. So those ones are the classic, the finger to nose. There's the Romberg alphabet, which no, it's not singing the alphabet backwards, but it's another exercise. So the counting one and spelling Mississippi, I don't know what state that is. I don't know if that's will fly there, but in Florida you would never see that one. So let's see what he's about to do here with the PBT.
My dorm, yes.
Okay. Alright, so for this, all you have to do is seal your lips around a clear plastic tube as long as they exhale like you're blowing up a balloon. I'll let you know when to stop. Alright, you can stop. Are your friends, are they pretty drunk?
I believe so.
Okay. Where do you guys go to college?
They go to Loris, I go to uni.
Oh, okay.
I just know them because I'm transferring to Loris that semester.
Oh, I was gonna say you're the only one getting a quality education, but then you say something like that.
No. I had issues with the coach with the sport I do, so like I'm transferring to Loris. I'm not gonna let a coach push me away from the sport that I love. So.
What do you play?
Cross country and track.
Oh, okay. Nice. Maybe a little surprising to you, but I'm not much of a runner.
It's honestly not that bad. I picked up on it because it's kind of like my escape from like my depression and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Everything goes away once you start running.
Yeah.
Because you just think about like how much pain you're in,
I was gonna say try
why
not
you're doing
dying.
it.
So you are being placed under arrest for OWI, okay?
Do I get anything out of my car?
We can grab anything you'd like out of there.
Can I grab my phone?
Yeah, we can grab it. You can't. All right, just because we don't want you reaching in there and you're gonna be in handcuffs. So this nice officer is gonna arrange to make sure that they get home safely. You just want your car locked up and
please.
turned off, and then we'll bring the keys down.
Yes, please.
Unless, do you trust them to find a sober driver that can come move your car, or do you just want to stay in here?
I'll just stay.
Okay. All right.
Actually, am I able to call someone if I have like a sober person?
Once we get down there, you can
Okay.
make some calls.
Because if I get a sober driver and I'm free to go, do you want me to stay overnight?
What's that? Sorry.
If I get a sober driver, am I able to go or do you want me to stay overnight?
Oh, okay. So, again, don't know what state this is in, but in Florida, a PBT, the portable breathalyzer, little handheld unit, which he just used, that is not, you cannot use that to place somebody under arrest for a DUI. So, basically, if you're going to give a breath test, then there's a few different things that like go along with that. I mean, one, you have to like read them this form and everything, and that's like the actual like breathalyzer unit. It's like the big machine. There are DUI units where they keep them in the back of their car, so they could have like done that on the scene if they had it there. But the little handheld ones, that is not, you can't use that to make a DUI. So typically, whenever I was in situations like that, where okay, if somebody seems like they've probably been drinking, but they kind of passed exercise or they performed, you know, somewhat good on them to where there's not enough clues for me to make an arrest, but I still want to know what their alcohol level is. I can ask them if they want to do the PBT to find out, but the thing is, if I ask them to do that, whatever those results are, I can no longer place that person under arrest for DUI. So the legal limit in Florida is 0.08. So if they were to blow into that and they were to blow double that, I wouldn't even be able to make an arrest because I already made that decision. I'm going to do the PBT. Now, don't get me wrong. I can make sure they don't drive afterwards, and I can stay there with them till there's somebody sober to take over the vehicle. But you can't make that arrest. Now, there are other things for people who are under 21. It's like I think it's like a 0.02 rule, which would make them DUI. But even then, it's still, that would still have to be through a breathalyzer. So I'm kind of curious now to see how this plays out, because that wouldn't really fly here.
Well, I got to talk to my boss about that.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to go right this way?
First car, second.
First one. You don't have anything in pockets, right? You
Nope.
took your money out, not tucked in your bra, anything like that,
Nope.
correct? Okay.
You can feel if you need to, but I don't have anything.
All right, we're just going to have a female search you as soon as we get down
Yeah,
there.
no, that's okay.
So you want phone
Phone,
for sure out of the car,
Yeah,
and then grab your keys?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything else can stay.
Okay. All right. I'll just be right back with you, okay?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Female, if you can let them know.
All right, I'll be right back to get you out. So she's owed up first. She's a UD student from Darlington.
Okay.
Are you okay with AOR or hold, or what do you think? been cooperative with everything.
Living on campus.
Yeah, well, and she's under 21. I don't know if that bears any weight or not. Born in 04.
I mean, who would she have to? Does she have anybody in mind yet?
I haven't really approached it with her because I figured I'd talk to you first.
Yeah, I mean, if she's going to a friend, probably not so much.
My guess is it'd probably be a friend with Darlington being the hometown. Okay.
We're gonna walk right toward that silver bench, and I'll just have you face this wall, and then she's just gonna do a search of it, right? Just, I'm gonna take the handcuffs off you because we got a little bit of upper lip. You're gonna stay cooperative with me, right? Can I have a seat on the bench?
Alright, so we got a little bit of paperwork we gotta get through here. Alright, step right up over here. Give you that to hold for now.
So this is the Intoxicated machine that I was talking about. I mean, the ones I've used look different, but this is like the actual machine that you would use to determine someone's, alcohol level.
You do seal your lips around the skinny part of that alongside exhale like you're blowing up a balloon. This machine's gonna be making a buzzing sound. If it's doing that, that means you're giving a good breath. If at any point in time you hear that stop, that means you have to restart your whole breath.
Okay.
Because either the seal got broke, you sucked in a little bit, something like that. Alright? Any questions?
Nope.
Good. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You're halfway done. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Just about done. Keep going, keep going. There it goes. Alright, you can have a seat. What it's going to do, it'll process your sample, then it'll print out the results. As soon as it prints them out, we'll go over.
So it looks like she blew a .14. Yeah, I mean, that's probably over the limit wherever this is. Again, in Florida, there's 2 samples. There's more paperwork. You read them before you do the Intoxicated machine. So, I guess, every state has different laws.
Did you want to make any phone calls or anything like that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Am I able to have
I don't know yet. My boss is weighing the options right now. Just a lot of times they wait a little bit to
yeah,
see how
if
you're
not
gonna
for
be.
sure yet, then I don't know.
Okay. Is there somebody that can come move your car? Because it is double parked right now. So you have to stay here till you're sober.
I have to stay until I'm sober.
Yeah.
I can call either my roommate or my boyfriend. I'll see who picks up.
Okay. You can pop right up here. We'll give. Do you know numbers off the top of your head, or do we have to get them on
Yeah,
your
they're in
phone?
my contacts.
Okay. So we have to use my phone to call, but we can get them out.
Okay.
Numbers out of your phone.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
Try it again.
Either sleeping or his phone died. He's good at that.
All right. I'll just grab your phone from you, and then you can have a seat back on the bench if you're done making calls. And I should be good. Listen, this is him.
Here, I'll put it on speaker.
You can just talk to him. It's fine.
Hey. So I'm at the police station in Dubuque because of the OWI. I mean, they said it's not the most important thing in the world, but my car is double parked. But I have to stay here until I'm sober. I called you like 5 times before, but you were already sleeping, so. Is my car fine?
Yeah, it'll be fine as long as you get it moved pretty quick after you get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. How long are you gonna be awake? I mean, I gotta stay. I have to stay here until I'm sober. I was at a 0.14.
They say most people metabolize alcohol at a 0.02 an hour. So you're looking at about 7 hours. If you're an average person.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say honestly, once I'm sober, am I able to like drive myself?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, just go to bed. I'll be fine. I'll just stay here until I sober up. I don't want to cause you the trouble of everything. I'm positive. I don't want to cause you the trouble of everything. So you go to bed. I have a 10 a.m. So I'll talk to you in the morning. Okay, fine. I will.
Alright. And you can have a seat again. Alright, so I'm just going to read your Miranda warnings. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and have him or her with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Understand all those? Alright. What I'll need from you is check marking each of the boxes, signature on that one. Any questions, comments, concerns about tonight? Alright, so pretty much our next step is I'm going to bring you up to the jail floor. They're going to do your mugshot, your fingerprints, and then give you a place to sleep it off. Alright. Yep, you'll get a full shot. So is this completely fake, or is this a real ID that you just had? Is this how you actually got into the bar, or did they let you in?
Alright, so it looks like she also had a fake ID, which... other charge.
There for a second. Alright, right this way. And that black elevator door. First time ever in jail?
Yup.
And last, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
Alright.
Never doing this again.
Ubers are cheap. That's what I tell people.
Yeah, I know. The dude I called, he was supposed to pick me up, but I called him like 5 times, never answered.
Oh, okay.
And I thought I was decent enough to drive, but obviously I was not.
Right. Right over here. There we go. And we're gonna go through this door to the left.
Okay.
Then go to that back wall with the gray on it. And then they're just gonna pat you down one more time, so face
Okay.
the wall. Separate your feet. There you go. Howdy. So it's OWI first, hold till sober. Yeah. She's got pepper spray, but other than that, nothing crazy. She was 140, about half an hour ago.
So you can say 2:30.
Yeah, I think it's about that. 217 to be exact. .140. Yep.
So, overall, I mean, she was cooperative. I believe the officers were fair with her and everything. I mean, it was, like I said, every state is different. Because in Florida, that would never fly. Make an arrest after a PBT. So, I mean, but she's definitely almost double the limit there. I'm assuming it's probably .08, wherever state this is also, but yeah. That's why, don't drink and drive and stay on the right side of the track.